Tommy Gun Rafferty. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is 6 3-minute rounds in the super middleweight division. Brought to you courtesy of Pat Ballard for Black Flash Promotions. Your referee for this contest is Darren Sargentson. Your timekeeper, Chris O'Connor. Introducing first, boxing out of your blue corner, he wears the white shorts. Official weight 11 stone, 10 pounds and 12 ounces. Tonight he takes part in his 25th professional contest. Coming to us from Cologne, Germany, via his home nation of the Ukraine, Serhii Ksendov. And opposing him across the ring, boxing out of your red corner, there's the black and white shorts. Official weight 11 stone, 11 pounds and 10 ounces. He brings a perfect, undefeated professional record, 10 victories from 10 contests. 3 wins coming by way of knockout. From Shaw, Lancashire, it's the Tommy Gun Rafferty. 6 3-minute rounds.
Well, if you're just joining us, you're more than welcome. Great to have you with us. We are at Bowlers in Manchester for Black Flash Promotions show. It's a great show so far, and the action's not going to stop because we've got Tom Rafferty in there now against Serhii Ksendov. 6 3-minute rounds. We are going to try and get fighters when we can, guys, and these mics don't stretch that far, so we will try. We will bear that in mind, guys. So sorry about that. But yeah, we're glad you're enjoying the show so far, everyone. And here we go. Tom Rafferty's got a big following from Shaw. Serhii Ksendov comes to us from Ukraine.
Yeah, good job working here from Tom. Nice straight punches. Straight onto the front foot. Ksendov's been in with everyone, has he? He was in here with Niall Brown just before Christmas. Took Niall the distance. So a nice little gauge here for Tom Rafferty.
Yeah, and I was saying earlier that Tom Rafferty, he's really coming on, isn't he? Like, he's becoming a bit of a beast in there. You know, just like his brother Jack. Yeah, he's again very dedicated, very determined. The boxing's in the family. I'm looking forward to see what we get next. Obviously, he boxes out of the finest gym, trained by Steve Mailer.
Like Ksendov, coming a little, just throwing a little shot here, isn't he? You know, just I don't know whether he felt a couple of punches there from Tom and just decided to throw something to try and make him think twice about letting something go, but straight back onto the back foot.
Yeah, of course, the finest gym has produced world champion from scratch in Terry Turbo Flanagan, which is no mean feat at all.
Yeah, they're on Cutch duty tonight in his new role.
We need to see more of Terry, don't we? We need to sit down and do a long interview with him, talk about all the...
Good luck. Good
luck
getting him to agree to doing that. He looks like he could jump straight back in now, doesn't he, Terry? He's still fit. Still in centre of the ring, Tom Rafferty, just letting them straight punches go. He's stepping across Ksendov there.
Yeah, and in Tom's last couple of fights, he's looked far more aggressive, hasn't he?
Yeah.
More spiteful with his punching.
Yeah, definitely coming on. And this, what a much different opponent Ksendov's is to Navarez. You see how he's letting punches go. He's giving openings, isn't he? He's giving Rafferty things to work with. Much better for Rafferty to work with.
Yeah, definitely. It's not like a couple of the opponents we've seen tonight who have come shelling up a little bit. They'll definitely get some opportunities to throw some shots, catch and counter, etc. Good job, you know. He's got a good. And actually, you can hear the crowd now, can't you? He's brought a few from shore. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
That is for sure.
Yeah, big fan favourites, aren't they, for Rafferty's? The local football club, Oldham Athletic, have started getting behind them, getting them on the pitch and having them giving talks at half-time, and I think they're quite keen to jump on this journey. You know, Jack's going to be fighting for major titles for the remainder of his career, I think, now, and Tom looks like he's well on the path to joining him.
Yeah, well, Jack won the Commonwealth title in his last fight against Lee Appleyard. Didn't see it? Go and check it out on Black Flash Promotions YouTube channel. Some big fights coming up for him, and Tom, he's not too far behind. I mean, you know, he's a few fights behind, but you know, he's certainly progressing well. Every fight is progressing. And you can see everyone in the corners boxed. You know, Joe Eco there as well, former professional fighter.
Yeah, that's the one thing you get with the finest thing. It's proper people.
10 seconds.
Willing Tanzi's there in the corner as well, former professional. Terry Flanagan world champion, Joe Eco. And just outside of ring shot, you got Jack Rafferty, Commonwealth champion. You got Liam Taylor, mandatory for a British title, and you got Zach Miller, who's a mandatory for the English title. It's a serious team, you know, a serious group of people there. Everything's done properly and professionally. And Tom Rafferty takes a right hand to start the second round.
Yeah, it's one of those gyms. It's, you know, it's kind of an old school. They don't do, you know, they're not like all about social media all the time. They're kind of locked away doing the hard work. Thanks to everyone who's joining us, by the way. It's great to see you all.
Nice little combination there from Jack, finishing it with a jab. The right hand landed, and then straight away he put a jab on the end of it, and that landed as well. Nice little shots.
And thanks, Laura, for joining us. Thanks for those nice comments. Really appreciate that. And glad you're enjoying the show as well. And deciding paper 632. Yeah, talking about Terry Flanagan there. Terry Flanagan was a brilliant fighter.
Deciding papers just made me laugh. That's a good message. He's listed Terry Flanagan's opponents: Derry Matthews twice, Nate Campbell, Farner, Cruz, Petrov, Magdaleno, and he's put Christian Late in there as well.
Go on, lad. We love that. Respect. Christian Late, of course, Mr. Reliable.
Great message from Deciding Paper.
We love that. So yeah, Tom Rafferty back to business here. Walking down his opponent at the minute, looking strong. Just needs to get that one to really have the effect he's looking for, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
but I'm sure it's coming.
Okay, just about keeping his shape here, Tom. You know, keep that nice and steady. He's got to obviously step across, hasn't he? Ksendov moving around constantly.
One thing as well with Tom is he's really increased that core strength in the clinch. You know, he seems to be able to bully opponents as well now, which is added to his game. Good right hand around the corner. He's really filled out, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He's become a big, strong fighter now. Like to see him get a bit stronger inside as well. You know, but not be pushing around. Use that physical presence he's got. You know, to just really make it felt inside.
This is good work as well. He lands the body shots. He just pushes off with the forearms and resets. It's nice work, that. Again, we know Serhii Ksendov is a tough guy himself.
Just asking for Tom to just step back there. You know, once he's launched an attack, just give that little step back, just make Ksendov's fall short, and then there'll be opportunities to come back with a second phase.
Yeah, because Ksendov does get the occasional shot through. He does mix up, he does switch as well. And it goes to show he did really well against Niall Brown that fight, so he's back here again, you know. And it's great, you know, being rebooked. Big up Jim McDonald Boxing is with us. Good to hear from you, Jim. Jim McDonald Boxing. You know, it's funny, you know, as you like watch all these different YouTube channels, like the comments, like there's certain people that pop up and pop up again, isn't there? And Jim McDonald's one of them. I think the chat's getting a bit, as people have had a few more drinks. I don't know.
10 seconds, Curtis.
Back to the action here. Tom Rafferty against Serhii Ksendov. 6 3-minute rounds.
Yep, third round. Oh,
Third
here
round.
comes Ksendov, so a big overhand left. Right, see Tom just keep that shape, get that centre of a ring, and just get that range back. Just got a little bit scrappy there, didn't it, at the start of the second round? Don't need to be. I don't think he needs to be wrestling and bumping shoulders here with Ksendov. I think he can.
Well, that was a good range from there. That little
Yeah.
mid range. That's where he's having most success.
He can do this with his feet and straight punches, I think. But getting that little step back is going to be key.
Oh, nice job.
That was it, wasn't it? Just made him fall short, bump, came back with a big,
that was
hard, solid jab. Perfect.
All down to range and timing. That very nice. I think the jabs is starting to actually get to Ksendov, you know, and just take away his rhythm.
There's a nice left hook as well. He's just got his feet in the perfect place now, Tom Rafferty.
Exactly. That's exactly where he wants to be range-wise.
Yeah, a shout there from his brother Jack, just over our shoulders, just telling him keep that range.
Oh, there we go. We do know what we're talking about, John.
Yeah, I feel better now. Yeah, just second round, he just got a little bit messy, didn't it? Falling in on the ropes, just crowding his work, but it's been perfect, pretty much perfect this round. This round, his range.
I don't even know what this comment means, but it says, Aki, can you tell Ryan to get the kettle on? Molly's on the way home. I don't even know what the comment means.
Molly's the boss.
There are a lot of people from Shaw in on the comments, and the crowd's really getting into this because Tom's having a good round here. Mark Jeffers on the chat. Mark Jeffers, he's some fighter, isn't he, Mark?
Yeah, that's Mark. Let's Mark, if you're listening, what do you think of Ksendov's? What do you think is the way to beat him, and how's Tom going about it? So, Mark, I was in the gym actually when Mark was sparring Tom not too long ago, so he knows both fighters.
There we go, there we go. It's great to have, you know, fighters, you know, current domestic champions there tuning in on the stream. Brilliant. And Tom's starting to have some good success in this round, isn't he?
Yeah, it's been a good round this for Tom. This is where he's at his most effective, isn't it? This distance. Solid punch. I think he's got like a real ramrod jab, hasn't he, when he lands? Sooner or later, the chance will come to put that right behind it, but yeah, much better round this. Perfect.
That was a
There
great
we go.
stopping jab. That's the one.
Just as I said it, jab and then the right hand went in behind.
If he stops him, it's a statement because this guy's good. You know, he's quite tough as well.
Stepping across nicely as well, isn't he? When Ksendov's moves around the ring, Tom's there to just cut him off, so he's a really good round here from Tom Rafferty. Got everything perfectly right.
And, you know, good body shot there. And you know what, you've seen from, like the other day when Hamza Shiraz fought Liam Williams, that a good, well-timed jab to take you around the world, as my old good friend Tommy Dix used to say. Good jab will take you around the world. Clouds Gaming, have you heard any rumours on Hughie Fury's next fight? Well, I'll tell you something, we're going to go and see Peter on Monday, so I'll find out for you. So Clouds Gaming, listen up for some updates on that. We're going to go and see Peter Fury on Monday, and we'll ask him, find out what's going on there. Mark Jeffers says close range, fast, otherwise he's going running. Mark Jeffers says, I think that says going running because there's a love heart in the way there, like the like button thingamajig. But yeah, Mark says close range, fast. Yeah, cut the range down, get in on him. Well, you know Mark's very good at that as well, isn't he, Mark? He loves that pressure style. Did you say you saw Mark Varley from, did you say? Yeah, that was good sparring. Was that up at Mick Jenningston?
No, over at the finest. Must be about a few months ago now, maybe just before Christmas.
So here we go into, I think it said round number 5, didn't he then? We'll double check that in a second, but yeah.
Round number 4.
Round number 4, right. Tom Rafferty in there against Serhii Ksendov. It's 6 threes. Whoa. No knockdown scored. Crowd got a bit excited. Yeah, I got a bit excited. Everyone got a bit excited.
I left it. Yeah, I thought we had the first knockdown of the night there. Left hand went in, but I think Ksendov's like slipped underneath it. But I wonder if Tom, I think you're right, Aki, in that last round. If Tom can just keep that distance, I think he could make a little bit of a statement here.
Especially if Ksendov's looking to grab and Tom's catching him nicely on the way in. You know, that could be his the key to his undoing here. But he's definitely getting to him more now. He's looking a bit more pressured, his Ksendov. Obviously he's experienced, so he's not going to fall apart, but he's definitely looking a bit more under the cosh at the minute. That was a good body shot that went in there.
Yeah, traded left hooks, didn't he? Body in, body from Rafferty, head from Ksendov's. Nice little left hook on the break as well there.
He's looking intense now, isn't he, Tom? He's looking like I hate to use cliches, but you know, like stalking his prey down and all that. That's how he's looking at the minute.
That's exactly what he's doing. If he can just, his distance is right, his timing's right. It's just finding the punches now, isn't it? Everything else is there. All the pieces are in place. He's just got to finish the job. I think people in his corner realise that Ksendov isn't enjoying this one little bit.
Absolutely. Clouds Gaming, thank you for the nice comments, and Laura, I agree, you're definitely hurting him with them body shots, definitely. Jay, when's Ricky Gorman fighting? Well, I'll ask, I'll get in touch with Ricky and I'll ask. Speak to Ricky a lot, he's a good guy, but I'll find out, and hopefully we're back in the ring soon. Yeah, Tom really having some success with the body shots, and he's sticking with them. Just loading up a little bit, but I think he can sense something, can't he?
Yeah, it generally goes away if you load up though, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's been good. I think he's landing some hurtful shots. Heads just banged in together there, but neither of them seem particularly bothered by it. But again, it's been another good round. Ksendov is a tough guy. You know, it would have been a shock if he did stop him. It would still be a shock if he stopped him, but Rafferty's landed some nice flush punches and done some good work, hasn't he?
I mean, the intent on Tom's face and his body language suggests he wants the stoppage. That's a good shot there, just as you say, he goes down.
3, 4, 5,
right on the bell.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, saved by the bell. Big impact there from Ksendov. From Rafferty, just dropping Ksendov's right at the end of the round.
Well, we've not paid a labby for instant replays. Oh, have we? We have! A labby!
There we go, it's a beautifully picked right hand.
Lovely. We've got the instant replay.
It's just as we've been saying, if he could get his feet in position for the jab, then the right hand would naturally follow after him. That's exactly what happened there. It was a well-timed shot, and he went down quite heavily, didn't he?
He did, and you know what? It was one of those sorts of shots which just catches you in a really awkward position. But good. Very good, because Ksendov is a tough guy. Oh, right. So it's not a replay.
10 seconds, corners.
Sorry for the false alarm, guys. There is no replay, but next time we're going to work on it.
Round 5.
There we go. Let's see if Rafferty can capitalise on that. Ksendov was down and hurt right at the end of the floor. Rafferty straight back out with that right hand. Keep him hurt. I think that's the key now, isn't it?
Yeah, keep him hurt, capitalise on it.
But this is where that footwork's going to come in handy, Aki, because Ksendov's going to try and make it dirty, you know, clinch and make it messy. Ooh. Yeah, and Rafferty's just got to keep that distance. There we go.
Yeah, and you know, as the old cliche again about a wounded animal, and Serhii Ksendov did get through with the left hand there as well. But this is really good signs from Tom Rafferty. I mean, if he can stop this guy, that is good. That's really good. I mean, it's already impressive having, you know, dominating him this much.
He's just taking a couple of shots on the way in it, Tom, isn't he? Yeah, Sendov's is struggling at that mid to long range.
Sendov's having to fight just to keep Tom off now, isn't he? Like, you know, he's really having to exert a lot of energy. That's a good right hand over the top there from Tom as his corner urges him forward. He's got him where he wants him, right there. He had him there for a second, pinned in the corner.
Done a fairly decent job of surviving here, Sendovs, hasn't he? He's clinched when he could, he's moved, he's taken a couple of right hands, but nothing too significant. And
yeah, he's no spring. He knows his way around, doesn't he? He's not a spring chicken. He's done well here to survive because he's under the cosh. As another good right hand goes in.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying this. Best fight of the night so far.
Yeah, really good, great to watch. You know, Tom's becoming an all-action fighter, isn't he? And those people commenting asking if Nelson is on this card. Yes, he is. Nelson Birchall is on this card. Expecting him approximately 9:30. We'll keep you updated there. Big respect to everyone tuning in to watch Nelson as well. Good shots going in here, and he's really applying good foot pressure here, just cutting the ring off quite nicely there. That's a good stopping jab. Stops him from moving away.
Yeah, steps across the ring, straight back on the attack. You know, no easy escape routes for Sendovs there, was there? He tried getting away, but Tom just stepped across, right in position to launch another attack when Sendov stopped.
Rob Faulkner's just commented, doing a great job. Getting boxers on small bit. Hopefully my son Bobby thought, oh Bobby, what a great little fighter. Yeah, Bobby, great fighter. I really enjoyed, I think, where did I see him? I think it was Bowlers. I think it was here. Yeah, listen, Rob, if you want to send me a DM on Instagram or something, and I'll pass it on to Pat and see if there's any spaces on Black Flash Promotion show. Yeah, of course. Why not? Love to. I'll pass the message on. Yeah, all the best, and wish Bobby all the best from us here. Starting to fill up nicely in here, John.
Yeah, you said Birchall sold a load of tickets. It looks like we're all starting to file in and ready for Nelson.
Yep.
Seconds out for the sixth and final round.
Oh, this sixth round has flown by, hasn't it? It's been a good watch.
Absorbing to watch.
Let's see if Rafferty can hurt Sendovs, maybe drop him, and obviously best case scenario stop him.
Oh, that was a good left hand from Sendov.
Left hook and a right hand.
He's come out dancing. He's come out having a little move. You know when I see fighters like that with the hands low, you know the big winging shot's coming, don't you? You know it's coming, so he's got to be alert, Tom. Yeah,
it becomes a question of timing then, doesn't it? You know, if Rafferty can get that right hand just as Sendovs launches one of them big attacks, then...
And Lambert, of course you can have a shout out, mate. Sorry to hear you've been having a tough time recently. Things always get better. Got to remember that, mate. But great to have you on the comments. And I think Tom is still looking for that finish, isn't he? Cheers for the nice comment, Jay. Still got a lot more good action to come. 4 more fights after this, including a rematch, which is going to be a tear-up. Definitely going to be a tear-up. Right now, Tom Rafferty going about his business, looking strong, and it's become a very entertaining last round.
Yeah, just loading up a little bit. Tommy's. There you go, don't want to be doing that. It's just keep the shots nice and straight. You know, that's what got him the success in the first place.
it's one of those that you want it to maybe go on. If you're in the Rafferty camp, you probably want it to another 2 rounds, really.
Yeah, he's got to step up to 8 rounds. This would have been a nice one to do it against, wouldn't it? You know, one he's in control of, but he's still having to work. Would have been a good little test.
Yeah, and big up to Ksendov as well, because obviously we've been talking a lot about Tom's work, but Ksendov has really made a good fight of it, hasn't he?
He has made a good fight of it. He bounced up off the canvas as well, and he's still throwing here in this 6th round. Probably, in all fairness, probably landed with cleaner shots in this 6th round. But yeah, fair play to Ksendov.
Yes, some good fights still to come. The main event was going to be a title fight, but unfortunately that fight's going to be on the next show now. But the main event will be a rematch of an absolute war, 6-round war. That's coming next. We've got George Killeen, Niall Brown, Nelson Birchall, then Rizard Lewicki versus Badr Karami. And we're just finishing off this round here with Tom Rafferty and Serhii Ksendov. And I think all the Rafferty fans, everyone who's watching from Shore and everywhere else to support Tom, will be happy with what they've seen here. It's been a good performance from him.
Yeah.
A few bits and bobs to work on, but that's part of the progress.
Mainly in the last round there. You know, the last round just got a little bit untidy, didn't it? But I thought through 4 or 5 rounds there, yeah, really good from Tom. Once he nailed that distance, looked pretty dangerous and solid, didn't he? Hurtful right hand, and yeah, mission accomplished there for Tom Rafferty.
A lot of people in there from Shore. Steve from Shore in there. Good performance by Tom. Mal Maris says needs that right hook over the top. Yeah, the right hook over the top is a good shot for him over the single jab. That's a good shot for him. He was landing it in the first couple of rounds. And looking around, you've got the full gym that's here, haven't you? You've got all the boys here. You've got just as I say there, we've got Liam Taylor over there. We've got Zach Miller over there as well. And the full gym's here. They always come out to support their own. And we've got Jack Raff there as well behind us.
We'll get the official scorecard. Darren Sargentson with the referee there. He's marked it down and handed it in. And let's get the formality of Tom Rafferty getting his hand raised. Tackle, you think?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, your referee Darren Sargentson scores the contest 59 points to 54 points for your winner, Tom the Tommy Gun Rafferty.
Okay, I think that was 59 to 54 in favour of Tom the Tommy Gun Rafferty.
For Serhii Ksendov.
Yeah, 5 rounds to 1, but with a knockdown, 59-54, and remains unbeaten, Tom Rafferty. And I think overall he'd be pretty happy with that. Got a little bit untidy, didn't it, in the last round, but on the whole, yeah, good night's work.
Absolutely.
Yes, boys.